Hey, y'all. Welcome back to episode 443 of the Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson on the Confidence in the Clutch network. I'm here to educate, entertain, and inform y'all. Click that bell for notifications, new content when I drop, new media. Energy is up, health is wealth. We start this podcast on by saying a rest in paradise to Sister Assata Shakur. Follow her story, what happened, the federal government and all the inaccuracies and the charges they put on this woman. And, you know what I'm saying, they came and got her out of jail, took her down to Cuba, Castro, allow her to have asylum down there. And she been down there for a minute, man, and she was able to live her life down there. American government tried to get her. They couldn't get her. They protected her down in Cuba. So shout out to our brothers and sisters down there, those Afro-Latinas that understood the struggle that was up here, man. But she's one of the ones. Like, so for her to die, in her 90s, I just hope it was peacefully. And, we always got to give it up to our living legends, you know what I'm saying, when they transition to be with the ancestors. So take this moment of freedom. Like I haven't read her book, but people will tell me, like, dog, you got to read that. You got to read that one. Like, out of any book, like, you're going to read, like, some Alec Baldwin, you're going to read the autobiography of Malcolm X, you're going to read Assata. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean, when it comes to the struggle of this blackness. So, you got to remember, not Alex Baldwin, Alex Haley. Not Alex Haley. Y'all know what I'm talking about. I forgot the brother that had the, I forgot. I know if I look at it, though, but, it is what it is. You can call me not well read right now, but his name is just slipping my mind. But it was a brother that was a writer, and he said he has some phenomenal shit. So it is what it is. But we gonna rest in peace to Assata right now, man. And everybody read about her life, celebrate her life, and make sure she stay forever a legend in our community, man. All right, y'all. How you? Hope you had a great, peaceful week in between this. I want to ask y'all a question. I think I want to start doing a audio only pod and go twice a week. One pod, the main pod, like this one, is going to be on Tuesdays. It's going to be moving to Mondays because basketball season is finna start in about a month. So the main pod is moving to Monday. Then I'm going to hit y'all with a Thursday pod or a Friday pod or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, probably a Friday pod, though. And then hit y'all on Friday with the joint. Or Thursday. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, Monday and Thursday most likely. So we'll see. We'll see how I go, though. But I think it's going to be twice a week. Either that Monday and Friday, something like that. That's what we're going to do. But we'll see what's cracking, y'all. All right, y'all. Konfident Service Announcement for the day. Organization. I'm around so many people that don't know how to organize things. I'm used to a certain script. I'm used to a certain, what word am I looking for? Yeah, a script. Like, here's the thing. Organization is how you do it. You have to be organized as an educator. You have to be organized as a coach. So this realm I'm in right now with the things I'm dealing with, people are not organized. It's like they don't know how to plan. So what you have to do is that make sure you're always organized when you're around people that don't know how to plan properly. So that's what I'm doing right now. You know what I mean? Giving people ideas, leading them, telling them what I'm not going to do. Because then they can get organized. When I tell you what I'm not going to do, then you can figure it out for yourself. Because things should get planned properly. When you have to run things for people, you know what I mean? It is what it is. So I need to be getting some more money. So, it is, make sure your organization is down packed. Like right now, if you look at my desk, you've never seen this desk like this. It would just be the MacBook, my audio video interface, my power switch and all that, then my machine over here. Well, you know what I'm saying? I got way stuff over here, but I'm working on the certification, so I got so many post-it notes and stuff like that and some important mail that's right here that I keep on neglecting that I need to go ahead and take care of, but I know what date I need to take care of that. And that's it. I just got to clean up, but I'm organized. It's a little chaotic, but it's organized. Everything's right here. So it is what it is. But make sure you're organizing your daily life. Like, just make sure you start your day a certain way and you end your day a certain way. Make sure you're organized, and then you can help your children, you can help your spouse, you can help your parents, you can help your friends. So you got to do what you need to do to make sure you're the best version of yourself all the time. and organization is key. How are we going to get to our goals if we're not organized? Remember, a goal without a plan is just a wish. So if you have a plan with your goal, you're organizing ways on how to get to that goal. So remember, we're goal-oriented, we're goal-driven, and we know what we need to do to make ourselves a better person. So, man, this is what we do at Confidence in the Clutch. I'm always going to give you a Konfident Service Announcement so you can go out here and be greater than you already were, because you're already great. So now you just got to be greater than you already were. You can be better. I can be better. We all can be better. So let's work together to make sure we're all better and holding each other up and lifting each other up. That's what we do over here. We build, we don't destroy. If we destroy it, we're destroying it because we're building something greater than what it was. And that's fine. That's fine to destroy that old self, right? Let's get out of fixed mindset and let's get into a growth mindset. We got to be growing all around this joint, yo. Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow. Let's grow, y'all. Failure is success in progress. Just understand that. You're going to grow, and sometimes you're not going to get where you need to get, but you can get there. But in the process, along the ways, write down what made that hard or what made that easy. And when you take a side track or a step back, understand you're still progressing, though, right? You're still going there. You just went here or there. Don't ever say you took a step back. Say you took a step to the left, take a step to the right? Don't ever say something stressing you out. Your body hears that, right? Start tensing up. Say things are irritating you, right? Irritating your brain, irritating your heart. You know what I mean? Because irritation, that's where it's going to come in there. All right, y'all, we ready to jump into it, man? Konfident Service Announcement is over, man. We ready? Let's see what we got over here. See what we got. And I coming to be so hard, you can catch me riding around in a fly car. Never at the bar, neighborhood superstar. They know who the fuck we are, gangster nigga. That's how we fucking roll. Tell that little thing in me that coach out. Hey. Oh, here we go. It's too early in the afternoon. All right, y'all, let's do it. NFL, week 5, baby. Let's get into it. That New England Buffalo game was exciting. I'm glad we got to see some exciting football. Pats won at 23-20. We're going to get into the NFL season, right? The Denver-Philadelphia game was another exciting game. 21-17, the Broncos pulled that out. Last night, Jacksonville and, who did Jacksonville play? And don't blame it on the weed, because I don't smoke weed. Whatever. But it was exciting when Trevor Lawrence fell on the ground and shit. And I'm like, oh, shit, they got him. And then he got up and then he ran that bitch in. Like, man, it was cracking, folks. Yeah. Yeah, man, that's the exciting football. However, they still ain't throwing enough about this shit. You know what I mean? They ain't throwing enough about it. So let's get into it, man. This is what I say. Talking to J.I., friend of the show, we're used to seeing star power in the league, right? There's too many injuries, and the other cats just don't have that it factor. You know what I mean? We were chopping it up, man, like, hell yeah. Like, a lot of players are mid. People scared to say, people, you okay, but you okay, you're not them. Comparison is the thief of joy. I get that. But you're not them, B. You're not them. So that be the thing, right? The draft gurus be like wrong like a motherfucker, but Mel Kiper and Todd McShay and all these other cats, it's cool, whatever they got to say, I'm with it. I'm with it because they're giving us a perspective on that player, okay? And what they could be possibly with a projection, a perspective and a projection, right? P&P. So that's how I go. So then we looked at last week, the Browns bench Flacco for Dylan Gabriel, right? And it's like, Shadur, you're close. And like, so now we here. And I was like, if Stefanski say Gabriel is the starter the rest of the year, barring injury, is cool. Not so much, because shit now, he came out, didn't look too hot. Gabriel, they're going to give him a couple games. And then what did the Browns do today? They traded Joe Flacco to the Bengals for like a 6th rounder. So Jordan now 2nd string. Fuck all that 3rd string shit now. So it's only a matter of time, G. Only a matter of time, G. Now, one game I did want to talk about in particular, what's going on in the situation when I say the it factor. The Texans beat the Ravens 44-10, right? Harbaugh's on a hot seat if you think about it, because he gets them there and they can never finish. Like, we're wasting Lamar Jackson's prime. Now, Lamar has a part to play in his blame pie, right? In his blame pie. However, they always blame the head coach. They're going to blame me. They're going to blame me even regardless. Injury, hurt, whatever is my fault. Like, all right. So Lamar gonna be out for a while. Like, regardless of King hungry, fumble late in 2 games, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't give a fuck about Lamar being injured. They just give a fuck that Harbaugh's on a hot seat. But you can't be on a hot seat when Lamar is injured. Last 2 games down there, definitely this game, and he didn't look hot last week against Kansas City. And then Derrick Henry fumbled 2 games late that they would have won them 2 games. So we talking about a motherfucker might be 3-2 at their best, but not so much right now, right? Hey, Dak MVP consideration. I know the numbers wasn't there, the 237, whatever yards throwing, but he got the 4 TDs, but he's definitely an MVP candidate. Dak is consistent in a bitch. And when he was younger, Dak used to run. Dak was a good fantasy quarterback. You know, I'm always speaking from my fantasy lens, right? But for real football, they look good. And they look good without CD. That's crazy. He playing better without CD. That's crazy, fam. That's crazy. But it's life. All right, what's your fantasy? All right, I'm 2-3 in both leagues, the Barbershop League and the Confidence in the Clutch League. So Confidence in the Clutch League, I'm the commissioner, right? We ain't got to run through the stats. 3 out of 5 year back-to-back champion. You know what it is. I had to read my co-owners a riot act because all I ask in the fantasy league is responsibility to be competitive. That's all I ask. You cannot, fam, be having multiple motherfuckers in the starting lineup that's out or on IR. So I told them I had to treat them like little kids. The O in parentheses meaning the player's out, they're not playing. The IR meaning in parentheses that they're on injury reserve and they're out a minimum of 4 weeks, yo. Like, yo, come on, y'all. We got to at least be competitive because y'all giving motherfuckers free wins while other motherfuckers sweating out 3-point victories and shit. That shit ain't cool. You fuck up the whole league. You fuck up the whole league, B. Like, so I told the motherfuckers, y'all can turn that shit on auto, but ESPN gonna take care of your shit, and some of your shit might get traded, nigga. They might drop some of you motherfuckers that y'all don't want them to drop. So just do your shit. Set your alarm for Friday. Thursday night at 6, right? For that Thursday night game to see who you might have to pull out on that short week. And then set your shit for Friday at 6 to see who's out for the weekend already because they're going to have a designation. Then set your shit for 11:30 on Sunday morning. And just do what you got to do. But having IR players and out, I had 40% of the fucking league, man. 40% of the fucking league. 4 fucking teams, B. 4 fucking teams, B, was like, nah, B. I think, do we got 8 or 4 teams? We got 8 or 10. I don't know. We in a super flex, though. We play a quarterback in our flex position. We don't do that weak ass shit. The leagues that don't have quarterbacks in the flex, you weak, fam. Them shit's weak. And I ain't never doing the auction shit, buying no niggas and shit, spending money. I ain't doing that shit. I'm black. Super flex snake draft. Eat a motherfucker if you don't like it that way. Yeah, but I just don't understand, man. Just stay competitive, dogs. You fucking up my league, man. I told the motherfuckers I'll kick y'all out, B. I'll kick y'all out, B. So, all right. That's where we at. All right, y'all. Let's talk a little NBA. Then we get in W. Kuminga and Warriors agree on a 2-year, $40.5 million deal with a team option second year. They're going to trade his ass if he ball out. He got to deal with it. I was listening to Bomani Jones, I believe. I forgot what I listened to. I believe I was listening to Bomani Jones. And he was talking about, somebody on the show was talking about, some brothers talking about that the Clippers, like, if they do the Steve Ballmer, I think I was listening to Bill Simmons. They was talking about with the Steve Ballmer Clippers stuff, if the league come heavy down on him, they could make a play for that Seattle franchise because Ballmer wanted in Seattle. He was in the documentary and shit. And they could take the Clippers away from him, void Kawhi's contract, and say, hey, you want the Seattle franchise? Let them buy the Seattle franchise because they know he really wanted. But he built that into it, dumb. Like, do we sell that or do we lease that to the new owners? I'm leasing that bitch. Y'all not buying that shit until I pay for my shit up here because he gonna have to build one in Seattle, a new joint, right? And then make the LA Clippers. You're gonna get if the Lakers got 10, you're gonna get that at least $6 billion, right? I think Ballmer played like 2.3 or 3.2 for the Clippers. Back then, that was way too much money. And then you got the is it Wissick down in Dallas? And they was talking about just take your personnel, leave the Clippers in LA and go to Seattle. Dallas, we know y'all really want the Las Vegas franchise. Give Dallas up. Take your personnel, but leave the Mavericks and everything there, and we'll give y'all that shit. And then make the Clippers, the Mavs, and Las Vegas all pay a franchise fee. But we don't want to fuck with Ballmer because we got to fine his ass. You know what I'm saying? But it was like some funny shit, and I'm like, man, that kind of makes sense to me. That makes everything make sense. So you have 3 franchises that you can get franchise fees from. But let Ballmer skate because you really finna make an example out of him, and you don't want to do that to him like that. Not too much paper, right? You know what y'all think. All right, here we go. Let's talk this Bucks talk. Milwaukee and this motherfucker. Look at how my girl walk. Thick as fuck. What you want to do? Wait a minute. Shams was reporting the Bucks didn't ask Giannis about the Dame trade, bringing him to Milwaukee, or the waiver stretch provision to get him out of Milwaukee. Hold up, fam. Shams. Wait a minute. Shams Charania says, is reporting the Bucks didn't ask Giannis about the Dame trade, bringing him to Milwaukee, or the waiver and stretch provision to get him out of Milwaukee. What the fuck? Damn. Yeah, it's time to go then. Giannis wants to go to the Knicks. Motherfucker. He made it evident this summer, right? According to Shams, right? Okay, cat for Giannis straight up then, right? Both got 3 years left. Giannis is getting $54.1 million a year. Cat is getting $53.1. Like in that trade, the Knicks would have to send Ariel Hukporti to make the deal work. Voila. We take Cat, I take Cat. Fuck it, is what it is. Bottom line, Giannis has this year and next year left in the PO. In October 1st, 2026, he's eligible for a 4-year, $275 million extension. If he's traded 6 months after the same deal, he can sign that motherfucking extension. He getting his money regardless if you stay in the mill or if you go to another team, he's getting a 4-year, $275 max extension. Now, next year, he out. So whatever team that trades for Giannis, you gonna sign here? Yep. You gonna sign here? Nope. So where the fuck is Giannis going? To the motherfucking Knicks? You know what I'm saying? This is it. This is it. We talked about this when he signed his extension in 23. I said it was team friendly and a very tradable contract. So when the fuck he wanted to get up out of here, he can get the fuck up out of here. He done gave us everything he needed to give us. So we know this season, if we get off to a bad start, he can ask out quietly because that's not his nature this season, right? The next season, he can ask out too, right? Because if you don't sign willingly on, October 1st of 2026, the Bucks got to get out to Giannis' business ASAP Rocky and take the best deal for them. And ideally, you want to do that shit before the draft. Ask him straight up, you signed into the extension? No. Now, the Knicks offer for talent, to me, I'm not even looking at other shit. Because if you want to go for the Knicks, we're not looking at other teams. We're not looking at what other teams can give us and shit. We're not looking at 6-team trades, 4-team trades, 3-team trades. We're not looking at that shit. He said he want to go to New York. Let his ass go to New York. Give us motherfucking Cat. However, the Knicks ain't got no draft picks either. Fucked in the game. So, but we could do Giannis and AJ Green for OG Anunoby and Josh Hart. Just give me Cat, fam. You know what I'm saying? Just give me Cat, fam. Because we got Miles Turner. Give me Cat, G. We good. But before we get to all that shit about Giannis want to go to New York, motherfucker, give us rest. We need Russell Westbrook in the mill right now. ASAP motherfucking Rocky. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah. We need Russ. Russ is what we need for the Bucks, first of all. He'll get us over the edge, and he'll get his first motherfucking chip. We get Russell Westbrook on the Milwaukee motherfucking Bucks. I guarantee it. What is it, the 8th or some shit of October and shit? Yeah, we getting his first chip. We getting him his first chip. And in the article, Shams Charania said that Giannis said on Saturday, quote, I just want more. I want to win another championship. I want to win another medal for the national team. Legacy is very important for me. You got to play to win. I don't play to be around and get paid. That's it. Send them to New York. And another motherfucking thing. Y'all silly ass motherfucking people. Bron trolled you dumb motherfuckers. Right? Who bought the last Lakers tickets because Bron is going to announce he's going to retire. Brown would have been said that shit. SMH, right? Just because he posted with this, I have a decision I'm announcing tomorrow. Oh. Hennessy announced that shit 90 minutes before he even said the time was at 10:30 in the morning. There's a Hennessy bottle with Brown on there when he putting on his crown shit. A VSOP bottle, nigga, that's gonna be orange and shit. LMMFAO. Fucking idiots. Brown is not retiring this year, G. If he does, he's gonna do it like Tim Duncan. He's just gonna be done. He might not want all the pomp and circumstance. Motherfuckers think he like that, but he might be like, dog, I don't want to do that shit. It's too much. And I just want to fade off. We'll see, though. Get the fuck out of here, B. Indiana Las Vegas Game 5 final. The injury to Kelsey Mitchell did not stop the fever. You know what I'm saying? That foul on Aaliyah Boston was a bullshit call. We talking about the referees. Bullshit call. You know what I mean? Like, and there's like a little motherfucker bumped her for a rebound. That's not her fucking fault. That's bullshit. And then the final play for the Aces with 20 seconds left. Gray and Young, they just dribbled around. Asia didn't touch it, and Young missed a motherfucking layup. I'm like, man, I told y'all. The WNBA players missed too many layups as the NBA players missed shoot all them damn trays to be missing, man. But for that last play, how the MVP don't touch the fucking ball during 20 seconds is crazy. 20 seconds on the shot clock, we don't get her to rock. And then overtime, Aces hit 3 trays, and that sealed the deal, man. Shout out to the Aces. Shout out to Indiana for making it that far. Game 1 of the finals. Aces versus the motherfucking Mercury. Aces win 89-86. Bench points, Las Vegas 41-16. Dana Evans, and I must say, Las Vegas looks really good on Dana Evans. She's gorgeous. And Jewel Lloyd had 21, if I'm not mistaken. Game 2, Aces win again. They won by a bigger score. And Alyssa Thomas can't hold Asia. Can't nobody on their team fucking hold Asia. I'm not saying they finna sweep these girls, but it's finna be over. And I don't like Kalia Copper's face when she playing, man. She got to just relax a little bit and just get into her killer mode. Like, sometimes you can get caught up with talking shit, and then when you don't talk shit, you don't play well. Man, just relax, Kalia, because you got that shit. You got that shit, but y'all can't do shit with motherfucking Asia. Yeah. Ooh-wee. Who is she? They calling the visa. Pull up the visa. Let these motherfuckers know we slicing you like piece of Cathy. Phee was right. Full stop, motherfucker. And she speaks from a position of motherfucking power. She got her own motherfucking league with Stewie. Players make more money in their league than AW salary. And they got more investors for next season. Motherfucker, as soon as CC say, I'm joining that shit, it's over. Then Cathy gonna drop a response and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. They better not find a suspend Phee. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. She did not lie. It was well stated and done, right? Like, I had tweeted this, my tweet. I said, if they find to suspend her, a GoFundMe should be started immediately for her fine. If she is suspended, any game start next season and for her salary, hashtag it's bigger than basketball than it is, motherfucker. We got great players, we got great fans, great players, and our leadership fucking sucks, right? This shit is about the CBA, salaries, BRI, officiating, roster size, expansion, etc., motherfucker. For one, the CBA, we need more paper. We just get a 9% of some bullshit number y'all tell us. We don't even get 9% of BRI. We need 23 to 25. That's it. Our salary's too low because we ain't generating the revenue that we need to. But come on with it. Let's get it right now. The officiating is horrible. Niggas is getting hurt. It's inconsistent as fuck. Our roster size is terrible. We only got 10 on our roster and shit like that. We need 12, nigga. But y'all want to expand and shit. Y'all bringing in the new teams each year instead of expanding our roster sizes. So we would rather take the 16 players we have, 16 teams right now, add 2 players per team and do the motherfucking math. That's 32 roster spots. That's better than taking 4 new expansion teams and having 40. Them 8 bodies is 8 bodies that's worth dollars to the motherfuckers playing right now. But y'all want the expansion fees. Y'all want to do all this shit. What about the motherfuckers that's playing right now? You gonna water down the fucking league with all that goddamn expansion without right now. Swear for God. The league is not moving. Phee exposed Cathy and she might need to resign. You know what I'm saying? For real. Media and independent media, stay on the league's ass, please, y'all. That's us. Now, I'm on the player side. Cece, whose name was brought up by Phee from a conversation with Cathy, says she agreed with Phee and she has valid points. There you go. Was it a violation of trust, though? When I bring some conversation we had out that you told me in the back room to expose you, I didn't fuck with you. You thought you could fuck with me. So yes, it was a violation of trust. It was a private conversation brought public. When private conversations are brought public, they always are, right? And I just found out the W don't even have a review center for these bad calls. That's bullshit. Now, Cathy said she didn't say the shit about CC, and there are a lot of inaccuracies out there, and she's not going any motherfucking where. She said, I got a scheduled meeting with Phee, and reportedly Phee canceled the meeting due to Cathy saying she didn't make the comments. Shaking my motherfucking head, right? Players don't understand the shit going on with the CBAs from the owners. Cathy just the front motherfucker. All commissioners are front motherfuckers for what the owners want to do. Cathy works for the fucking owners. So Phee is lying in. Okay, Cathy. So per Adam Silver, quote, Cathy Engelberg has presided over historic growth in the league, but there's no question that there's issues that we need to address with our players, not just economic, Silver said. There's relationship issues as well. I'm confident we can fix those over time, and this league can continue to be on the rocket trajectory that it's on right now. This shit is headed to a lockout. Huh? Headed to a motherfucking lockout. You know what it is. Moving on. Diddy sentenced to 4 years and 2 months, 50 months in federal prison, time served, 5 years of supervision. He got to do 85% of his time. He got plugged. For all the shit he was accused of, he got plugged. He was facing 10 years on each shit. He got fucking 50 months and a $500,000 fine. He got fucking plugged. He got a sweet ass deal. You know what I'm saying? Prosecutors asked for 11 years. Diddy's lawyers asked for about 14 months. Shit, you make it make sense. He got plugged. He need to be fucking happy right now. You know what I mean? Politics as usual. Government shut down. It's day 7 today, I think. 2 proposals to fund the government, one from Democrats, one from Republicans. Both failed in the Senate last night. The government shutdown is into today. And I see Trump now is saying, who said I was paying motherfucking laid off workers? Oh, shit. Who said I was paying the motherfucking laid off workers, nigga? I'm just gonna fire that, man, boy. You see they deflecting though. One of them 3 Democrats, the independent motherfucker from like Maine, he said, I ain't fucking with that shit. The Republicans need to come on with it. The other 2, they still fucking with the shit as of when I saw. And then what was I gonna say? The Marjorie Taylor Greene said, I ain't fucking with that shit. Hey man, my parents shit, they just got they bill, nigga, like, man, I'm telling you, she's like, that shit is way too much now. Hell no, we can't do that to people. There you go. There you go. And through all this shit, right, Trump states enemies from within in our inner cities are ripping our country apart, invasion and war from within. You know what I'm saying? Woo, with the blacks and the browns? The white people got all the goddamn guns. You know what I mean? So white supremacists are the ones at war with the government. You know what I'm saying? Not internationally. So what the fuck? So you ain't saying we finna go get the white militias and shit. That's anti-government. You saying in the inner cities. What about the white militias that's anti-government and shit? Because they coming for it, man. Listen. A guest on Don Lemon, Clint Kane, said they want a civil war to stay in power in 28 because they can't have no election if the country's in a civil motherfucking war. Then Hegseth said about the army, no fatties, no gays, no women unless they pass the white man's PT. Man, listen, man. Y'all see what they did? Project 2025, it was 900 plus pages. They told y'all what they was going to do. What y'all going to do now? Y'all got to vote out the motherfucking representatives. Your congressmen and your senators, y'all got to vote them out right now. Got to take the power away. You know what I mean? He could veto, but if he ain't got the House and the Senate, it's a wrap. And, you know, good news is Hamas and Israel have agreed to a peace treaty and will hold ceasefire talks in Egypt, man. Thoughts and prayers to everybody involved, yo. It's all good. Keep the conversation going in the comments, man. Let me know. Get your confidence together. Get your clutch together. Support your own American-born African with mass appeal. Listen to and follow the network on various platforms, wherever you listen to your podcast. Search Confidence in the Clutch. Click that bell for notification, new content when I drop. Follow, share, rate, and review is important. Every subscriber matters. Follow us on X at KITK. Weekly. Donald Nelson, D-Nail, Dizzle, Deezy, Deezus, Don P, Don D, Little D, Don Rilla Digger, Don Loke. Host Confidence in the Clutch podcast with Donald Nelson. A Confidence in the Clutch podcast about sports, entertainment, music, culture, religion, politics, and society. Yeah, we're going to do this 2 times a week, y'all. 1 video and audio pod, then 1 audio pod, y'all. So be on the lookout, man. Have a safe and healthy night. If you're listening to the daytime, credit great day on purpose, y'all. Be safe out here in these streets, man. Peace. Uh-huh. Confidence on 3 and the clutch on 6. 1, 2, 3.
Confidence.
4, 5, 6.
In the clutch.
Confidence in the clutch.